Hey y'all, this is Kona. Follow along while I groom her. The funny thing about Kona is that she is very nippy with strangers, but she and I have a bond, don't we? Yes, we do. Her giving me kisses. All right, let's go get a bath. All right, my little dumpling in the tub. I know you just want to kiss me, but we have to get a bath, okay? So get down in the tub. That's a good girl. All right, let's get wet. Oh my goodness. You're just gonna stand up for this whole bath, huh? All right, how about your head massage? Relax. I'm just rinsing that baby little face. Let's wrap you up so you be warm. Come on, let's go get dried, Miss Kona. Here we go. Happy hoodie time. There we go. Let's get dry. Okay, got some sharp little toenails. We're gonna fix that. You ready to get your hair cut? Yes. One of the groomers walked in a while ago and opened her kennel to pet her, and she was snarling at her. She said, "Don't you touch me," but I love Miss Donna. Miss Donna loves you. You wouldn't think that she had a mean bone in her body, saying, "I'm not being mean, I just don't like strangers." Yeah, I just don't like strangers at all. Don't want them touching me. All right, let's brush you out. Here, can I do this? You're gonna have to stop kissing me long enough for me to brush your hair, okay? Okay. You know the routine, girlfriend. You have got a mat behind your ear. Have you been scratching back there? You got one behind each ear. I'm gonna take my thinning shears. I don't recommend cutting out mats with shears simply because you can cut their skin, but this mat is far enough away from the skin that I'm not going to. Well, you know what? This one is a little tight. Okay, I'm gonna take my clipper and shave it out with a 10, and I'm just gonna try to just scoop around it so I don't leave a big hole there. But her hair is so thick, her undercoat, see, she had a little mat back there. It's so thick that her undercoat gets matted sometimes, so that's why she doesn't get a full mane. Her sister does, but her hair texture is quite different. See, she's got all this fuzzy stuff under here, and it's hard to keep that from matting, because if she sheds out, it doesn't come out of the coat, it just gets stuck under there, and that's what causes her to be matted. All right, baby, let's shave this one out. Let me find it. I don't want to cut a big hole back here, I just want to cut out the mat. If you try to do it with shears, you can't tell where the mat starts and ends, and you wind up cutting their skin. I've seen pet parents cut their dogs wide open, not meaning to, but they were trying to cut out the mat, and they pulled up, and when you do, the skin comes with it. And they thought they were cutting the mat, and they were cutting the skin. And they had to take it to the vet. The best thing to do is to shave it, because you sure can't brush out a mat. Not after it's gotten to a certain point, you can't. I'm using a hard slicker brush because her hair is so thick. Now I'm just gonna double check it with the comb, make sure it's combed through and not matted underneath. If I can't get the comb through her coat, then I can't get a clip comb through her coat. So I have to do this before I use a clip comb on her body. She's gonna get 3/4 all over. It's a pretty long length, just to kind of shape her up and keep her neat. It's a really pretty length, I think, for a Pomeranian. Also, it helps maintain her coat so that she doesn't get matted. You know, for people who have the time and the desire to brush their Pomeranians, they don't have to have haircuts, but you have to be diligent about brushing and combing them out just about on a daily basis, or the coat gets all impacted and matted up underneath. And then you have to shave them naked because there's no way to brush out the matting without hurting the dog. And I'm getting a lot of undercoat brushed out. What are you doing? Looked like you were doing downward dog. I'm just making sure I'm separating the hair and making sure that I'm getting down to the skin. That's called line brushing, where you just kind of create a line and you just keep going up from there. Because I can see the undercoat beneath there. And this is after a shampoo and a blow dry, so it doesn't just miraculously fall out, especially not on a coat type like hers, where it's super thick underneath. Now I'm just going back with the comb to make sure that I've gotten all the way down to the skin and there's nothing hanging up the comb. I'm just gonna work my way toward the back of the dog. Okay, let's do your tail. I always start at the end and work my way up on the tail so that I'm not pulling them. If you've ever had long hair, you understand that technique. Now I'm gonna comb through it and make sure I've got all the undercoat combed out. It's already so thick back here. And I kind of flick my comb up so that I'm not going like this, because that hurts when you catch hair. This way I'm just kind of feeling, see if I got it all. You got laid down on my hand. Quit that. See, like right there, I feel something. Yep, there it is. Come back with my brush and brush it out real good and then check again. We got it. You always want to make sure you follow up with a metal comb to make sure there are no knots in there. You don't want to pull knots out with the comb. That hurt the babies, don't it? Yeah, Donna not hurt them. Yeah, see, she had quite a bit of undercoat that didn't blow out with the force dryer, so that's why you have to comb. All right, I like to tip Pomeranian's ears. I don't shave it. I just kind of trim both sides, edge it. Just gives it a neat little appearance, like that. I'm holding my finger on the edge of the ear so I know where the skin starts, so that I don't cut that, I just cut hair. Ain't that right? I know, I love you. She and her sister both are kissers, and I don't mind affection from dogs. It's clean ears. I'm gonna see if she'll let me take a 40 blade and kind of scoop underneath her eye. Can I do it, or does that feel weird to you? She's not digging that. I'm gonna take my shears and try to do it that way. She's just got a little bit of hair that sticks up there and her eye weeps a little bit. Hold on, baby. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. Can I do it? Can I do it? No? Okay, wait. Look, let me rub it. Sometimes you can desensitize them by just touching them with the tool and kind of rubbing them and then trim it, but she's not falling for it. There we go. Okay. Let's trim all your nails, girl. Want to smell it? No. Kona's very used to me doing her nails. I've been doing her for almost a year now. Oh no, a year and a half. I was looking at that wrong. I've been grooming her for a year and a half now. Wait a minute. Look, I'm just going to do this dew claw and then I'll come around to that side. A lot of times they don't like you reaching over. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they think you're going to hold them down and do something. I'm not sure, but thank you for the kiss, sweetheart. That was nice. There we go. That's better. It's more smooth now. Okay, 40 blades, shave out the pads. Stand up, sweet girl. No, I need this foot. I'm just skimming the hair that's sticking out. I don't really dig in there because you can cut the pads. If their pads are moist, that's when it seems like the clipper catches it. So I usually try to be super careful when I do that. If they have a mat in there or something and then their pads are moist because of yeast or something. I'm taking a 10 blade and doing her armpits and her sanitary. And I just kind of scoop around the hiney hole back here. I don't want to leave a bullseye. And then lightly scoop under here. Can you stand up for me? Armpit. She knew I was doing it. After you've been doing a dog for a while, they anticipate your moves because like 99% of the time I do the same things in the same order. So they learn which foot I'm coming for and they'll hand it to me. That's my little Kona girl. Okay, she gets 3/4 all over. I'm gonna use a 30 blade with a 3/4 clip comb over the top. And we blend her head, which means we start at the neck and just go down that way because she can't have a mane. It gets matted too easily with her coat texture. 3/4 is still a pretty long length, so it's not like this is shaving her. It's a pretty long clip comb, but it keeps her from getting matted because of her coat texture. She's gonna more or less look like a little fox when we're done because of the way we do her head. There are a lot of Pomeranians out there named Foxy because that's what they look like when you do this haircut. You look like a little fox, don't you? And I'm blending right at the top of her tail. I don't go all the way down, but you don't want to have a bump it right there where it's just kind of poking up. So I usually try to just skim right there at the base. And then I'll come back with the thinning shears and clean that up. I would love to give her a little round bubble butt, but again, back to the texture of her coat, it gets matted when we leave it too long, so I just have to run the clip comb over it to keep it kind of short and neat. So we have to do what's practical. All right, baby, I need to stand you up. That's a good girl. I know you can stand up because you do it the whole time in the bathtub, don't you? And the dryer, because you just want me to hold you. I always go backwards right between the sanitary and the breastplate, right there. Keeps it from getting matted and keeps it cleaner. Now, just to even her coat out, since I did a 3/4 with the coat, I'm now gonna do a 1 inch against, which is 2 clip combs above. You just skip one in between, and then I will go backwards and even up her coat. Then we'll scissor it. I'm not getting a lot off of her because she has a fluffy coat and it stands out. This really helps to do this when you have a flat-coated dog where their hair lays against their body. But it still saving me a little bit of scissoring, especially back here on the legs. All right, we are done with the clipper work. I like to get all my clippering done and then do the scissoring. All right, let's see. Should we start from the front or the back? Let's do the front. Just depends on my mood. I'm gonna start with my chunkers. Now I'm just gonna kind of fluff the hair out just so I can kind of even this up. I'm starting with my chunkers, and then I will finish up with my thinning shears to blend it really well. Try my thinning shears and see if I've got anything sticking out. I'm just blending anywhere I see a scissor mark. Can't even see the parts that I shaved out behind your ears. That's good, because you have enough hair it disguised it. I want it to have a soft look when I'm finished. That's why I do my thinning shears. My nephew. All right, trim your little feet up. They have the cutest little paws. They look like cat paws. Pomeranians, that is. Little cat feet. Don't curl your toes, though. I'll make your foot look ugly. Using my chunkers. Scissor up her leg. And I don't want her leg to be really short, because then she'll have stick legs. So she's got a long haircut. So we're just going to neaten that up. All right, stand up for me, baby doll. She holds her tail over her back. So I'm just going to trim it up at the end so that it looks like a fountain over her back. I'm using my chunkers now to look like a little fountain over her back. So cute. I'm going to neaten up around where her tail meets her body. If y'all enjoy my content, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps support my channel. And I appreciate y'all watching. Just out here sharing my love of dogs with everybody. All the other dog lovers in the universe. All right, my thinning shears and clean this up back here. Okay, sweet little chicken nugget. I'm going to give her a little bow today. I'll take my hemostats. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be tight enough with this rubber band. I put it about halfway down the end of the hemostat. That way I can still open it also to get a piece of hair through there. And then I will go midway. I'll grab a little clump of hair. Okay, smell it. She has to approve it first. Cute? Yes. I go halfway down the little clump of hair and then pull the end of the rubber band through like that. And there we go. Okay, my little love. Are you ready for your close-up? Yes, she is. Pretty girl. And that is Kona, the Pomeranian. Thank you for watching. Kiss? No kiss now. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Go spread some kindness, and I'll see y'all in the next video.